Hello. This is another podcast of the Moultonborough Historical Society's I Love to Tell a Story. And today we'll be leaving the Emerson barn behind and we will be going into the Victor Hamke room. Victor was a past president of the Moultonborough Historical Society, and one of his big projects was to convert this old, what he called the carriage house, into a meeting room. Today we use it for meetings, displays, and whatever. And during the time of the Fulliards, I believe they considered it to be an old summer kitchen. Victor, by the way, happened to be a past president of the Historical Society, and one of his sayings was, "Every day is a good day." As we kind of move around the room, if we look off to the side here, we have a display for the Moultonborough Women's Club. Different trophies, booklets, awards, whatever. We have a poster of the ladies of the Women's Club at the 40th anniversary in 1990. Numerous sports memorabilia. Off to this other side here, we have our displays for doing meetings. Also, we have a flag from the old townhouse with 13 stars and stripes. Don't know if it was an original one or not, but it's been here as long as I can remember. And we can have meetings and programs from here. As we continue around, we have a spinning wheel. The spinning wheel was, I believe it was Ethel Smith, come down in the family. Again, it's been at the Historical Society since probably the 1960s. The room is fairly large. We can sit comfortably 20 to 30 people during a meeting. We have some meetings coming up pretty soon. Joel Fulliard and Chuck Astano are going to be each doing a program. As we kind of continue down this side here, we have women's area. We have a ironing board, old irons, and this happens to be one of my favorite items. It's an old wood-fired iron. You would put coals into the back, and it had a chimney, and you'd basically have a wood stove to iron with. The only problem is that sparks from the iron would set your clothes on fire. Soon after that, they found that electricity, put a coil in there, and you're good to go. Continuing down the wall here, we happen to have a very nice old washing machine. The washing machine dates back to about 1860s and 70s. You would load your items in here. In the top, for the more delicate items that would just be sloshed around, anything that needed to be rubbed back and forth would be set in here. Quite a nice little machine. As we continue on our tour, make my way across the row here, and on this side we have a gun collection of Winchester rifles. The Winchesters were donated by Jordan Prouty and have been on display here for quite a while. We have 4 of them. And then if you look down below here, we have a Civil War rifle, which happens to belong to my great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather, Clinton Shaw. We have pictures of Clinton here. He served during the Civil War. He was at Gettysburg. A story has it that at Chancellorsville, he was walking into battle carrying his rifle, and holding his rifle, someone shot at him, and the bullet went through his sleeve and basically hit him in the chest. But it actually hit his rifle instead of him, shattering the stock. Got rid of that rifle, and we don't know if he picked up this rifle during the battle or if it happened to go back and be reissued a new weapon. As we continue, we have a firefighting suit from Leonard Plaisted, who was a fire chief here in Moultonborough, donated by his son, Dick Plaisted. And later on, we'll be going over to the Moultonborough townhouse and the old one, and we'll be doing a tour there. So I hope you enjoyed a little tour here of the Hamke room. If you have any ideas for a program, we'd be glad to hear them. You can send your information to webmaster@moultonboroughhistory.org. Thank you for watching, and so this issue of the Moultonborough Historical Society podcast.